Hi there, welcome, and my name is Laura K, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. If you're new, please like and subscribe. If you enjoy this video, leave a comment. If you've been here, hello, beautiful beings, beautiful earth angels. I'm so happy to have you here, and today I wanted to do a little reading about kind of geared towards this full moon in Capricorn that we're about to have here in July. And this is the second Capricorn full moon that we will have had this year, which is really exciting because it's kind of a rare occurrence to have them happen like so quickly in a row like this. It's really beautiful to get to see. So let's make use of this special time. And if you remember what you were dealing with this recent solstice time, and maybe anything big that came up during your 7/7 portal day, if you have been like keeping up very strongly with these dates, a lot of this the themes that have been coming up around these times are being worked through right now during this Capricorn full moon. And we got Eight of Swords, World, Lovers. Okay, so yeah, first we got this Eight of Swords, and it's making me think of this person feels very bonded, very tied, very strapped up, and you've been stuck in previous habits and cycles like from your past. I'm about to yawn. And that is an energetic release from my throat chakra, because as she is wrapped up in this blue tightrope, it feels as though she's almost like bound because she's not speaking her truth. She's not living in her truth. She's like trapped. They are trapped, you know, in whatever is binding them. They also can't see. Their eyes are covered, everything. It's like all their senses are kind of being cut off. Maybe you've been in some kind of isolation phase or some kind of like hermit mode, kind of stuck to yourself for a while, and it's helping you to kind of understand things. We get this Ten of Laurels, which is like 10 of Pentacles in this Heavenly Bloom deck. And we also have the World, we have the Lovers, we have Queen of Wands, very passionate energy and creative energy as well. And it's this phase of hermit mode or isolation that you've been in, or maybe even just like maybe you haven't been like really like deeply in like isolation, but maybe you've been around groups of people and you feel in your own space, you feel kind of alone, you feel kind of, I'm the only one that sees whatever I see, or like whatever, you know, however it resonates for you, but you've been feeling in your own space for a while. And we've got the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, the Ten of Laurels, and the World, which is like really beautiful. It's like roses and sunflower, and that almost looks like a Japanese cherry blossom. Really beautiful. Yeah, and she's got this green wand, which makes me think of like heart energy, passion, and this isolation phase, or this space to yourself, is kind of helping you. You're able to kind of observe the world around you and see how things are working the way that they are, and you're kind of seeing with like a fresh new set of eyes as well. You're understanding the world at like a deeper level, and it is leading you towards being able to express yourself more authentically. You may have been trying to. I get the sense that you've been using like a lot of words, a lot of like expression in ways that aren't actually expressing what you need to be expressing. So like speaking a lot, or like kind of like giving your energy to the wrong people, to the wrong spaces, and not exactly like pushing it out in the spaces that may like accept it more, or like not accept, you're always accepted, but like in spaces that appreciate and reciprocate your energy, like the giving that you give, they get back to you evenly. Like you haven't been doing that for a while, and you've been kind of holding yourself. You've been keeping yourself in like relationships and spaces that haven't been for you, and yeah, it's causing you a lot of during this full moon, you're either gonna feel like a heightened sense of creative energy, because yeah, there's gonna be like, I think like a split of two different categories of where people are kind of at during this full moon, because the full moon is like a burst of energy. People are either gonna feel really overwhelmed by their past and places in their life where they needed more structure but they didn't build that. Is going to get really loud and really stressful and chaotic, and people are going to either allow that to consume them, or they're going to go at the next phase with a lot of energy, with a lot of excitement. Oh, I get to create all these structures and I get to do all this and blah blah blah. And that full moon can increase our excitement and move us towards that space. And so it's really about utilizing the energy, and the way to shift yourself if you're in a negative perspective is to remind yourself, as you're seeing all these past things come up, these childhood wounds and things like that, is to look at them deeply and be able to kind of restructure the way that you tell the story of your life. There's always a way to tell your story that works for you. There's always a way, even when there's negatives and positives and whatever. There's always a way to restructure your story in a way that makes you the hero and makes you the victor in your story. And there's a way to love every single part of you and every single action and way that you've done things. And so I encourage you to kind of look into that and to be able to shift yourself into a more positive mindset. But this time is going to be really good to let go of anything that does not serve you, does not structure, or does not serve the structures that you wish to build for your future. And kind of let go of that. And if you need to journal, if you need to write or whatever, speak to yourself. Go look in the mirror and speak to yourself. Tell yourself your affirmations. Go in the car, listen to some positive music that gets you kind of thinking about the future at the very least. But you should be writing down goals and objectives for yourself and for the near future, because this is the Capricorn full moon, and Capricorn is very much very like detail oriented and structured and thought out and meticulous. And so you should be writing down like base ideas of where you see yourself going in the near future. And I think the things that you focus on at this time, and I really encourage you to journal or visualize, really allow yourself to like feel the feelings of what you want to feel in the future, because getting to do so little bits at this time, it's going to magnify in the future. Everything that you allow yourself time for in the present moment, you're going to have more time for in the future, right? Because if you want to commit to a hobby or something like that, the more that you say, oh, I don't have time for this, you put it off, and you continue to put it off. You have to make time for things that are important for you. Therefore, you will have more time for them in the future. Spirit's going to work that out for you, because whatever keeps you in your highest excitement is what is for you. You're allowed to feel these positive emotions and things like that. And so, yeah, I think that this full moon is going to be a really exciting time, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And I hope you have a very positive full moon. I hope that maybe this reading stuck out to you a little bit. Let me pull an oracle card really quick. Just maybe some way to end it off. Let's see, I've got the Starseed Oracle deck, one of my favorites. And we get the Cosmic Heart. Isn't that so beautiful? I love this card. And devotion and potency, and make your life a moving prayer. And it really is. And what I'm now remembering, what I wanted to say before we ended, which is why I'm glad I pulled that card, is that it can be a little overwhelming to think about what we want for the future, and it can be kind of scary when you think about, like, you know, how do I get from A to Z so quickly. You really have to focus on the present moment, because if you get 1% done every day, you end up at 100% pretty quickly. But if you sit there looking at that 100% thinking, how am I gonna get there? Like, the more that you procrastinate by like overthinking, the longer it takes you to get there. So quit the overthinking, because you know what? The embodiment of your future self doesn't happen until you move towards it, until you allow yourself to feel it. You're not gonna know what it feels like till you jump. So let's jump off a bridge together, everybody. Tell them Laura told you. Well, I'm so glad that you made it this far. Thank you so much for listening to this and for co-creating this video with me. I'm so grateful if this were to, you know, assist you in some way or give you some good thoughts to think about during this full moon. Yeah, with that being said, please leave a comment below if anything resonated. If you want to chat about something, I would love to see your thoughts and share those with you, because your thoughts are beautiful and valid, and I want to experience them too. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Much love and many blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day.